So, final step in this epic journey of the sine and cosine trig function that we're trying to graph without a calculator. So I've first put a scale on here between 0 and 2 pi, because we know that we don't need to change anything. Well, once we've established what that looks like, we know it repeats because of this. And we know the domain is all real numbers. Now I'm going to put on, I know the max and the min goes between 2 and -2. So I know I'm squishing in my sketch here, but let's put on a couple of more numbers. This is going to be pi, this is going to be pi over 2, and this is going to be 3 pi over 2. Okay. And the intercept is at 0, 1, so there we know that point, and at point 4, so 3 pi over 2 is about 1.7, so that means that point 4 might look something like this, and 2.7 would look something like this maybe. Okay, so we know there's 2 roots there, so we've done these. We know it's increasing between pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, and decreasing between 0 and pi, and we know the minimum happens at pi over 2 and -2, so there's the minimum, and the maximum happens at 3 pi over 2 and 2. So I've got my roots and my maximum. So if I just do a rough sketch here, I know it's going to come down. Oops, didn't make it through that point. Going to go up and increase and then back down, something like that. So let's see if it agrees with the rest of the information. Decreasing between 0 and 3 pi over 2, that checks out. Increasing between pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, and decrease again between 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi, so decrease here. And the max and mins we've graphed in. Now concave up, it's going to be concave up between pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6, so pi over 6 is just a little bit beyond, and the inflection point's at -1/4, so let me put those in, pi over 6 and -1/4, something like this, and 5 pi over 6 -1/4. So it means that it's concave up. Let's maybe make it a highlighter between here and here, and concave down in the rest of it. So it'll be concave down and concave down. I'll probably look something like that. So there is my sketch.